see, it'll fix that. All right. So if I happen to be looking at my phone and also on YouTube, that is why. So we are hopping onto here. And if I happen to look over here, that is also why. So now is the time to answer or ask your questions, your comments. Doesn't look like we are live on YouTube just yet, but we have some friends on Facebook that are asking us some questions as well. So we are going to be talking about this alert day for next week. Technically, we are not under an alert day for today. However, we're always looking ahead towards the end of the week, the weekend. We're always looking ahead to what is to come. So, not seeing any comments here on Facebook. Not sure what's going on, but that's all right. So we are tracking some intense heat on the way for these next several days. Let me fix this real quick as well. Sorry, we've been having some technical issues, but shout out to our digital team. They have been amazing in helping us out and keeping us updated because, you know, we have this alert day for next week. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So, okay. So this alert day again is issued for Monday to Friday. So technically today, tomorrow, and Sunday, we are not under an alert day at all. But this is what we're talking about. Temperatures will be in the high 90s, mid 90s for some of us. Temperatures will be around 95, 96, 97, even 98 degrees for some of us. I do see Sandra from Tiffin. Hello, Tiffin. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day so far. So, today and tomorrow we are seeing those temperatures in the 80s, but next week we are really going to be warming up. I mean, it's going to be hot, it's going to be humid, it will be hazy as well. In fact, look at this really cool graphic our chief meteorologist Chris Vickers made, really highlighting that heat risk hotspot. And you can see a good portion of the state of Ohio dealing with these extremely hot temperatures, again, for a good portion of next week. But he highlighted June 19th, really, for the biggest threat for extreme heat, but pretty much the entire state from Northwest Ohio down towards Cincinnati, those in southeastern Ohio where there's higher elevation because of the mountains, still under a moderate risk, but everyone across the state of Ohio seeing some extremely hot temperatures. And I'm gonna go back here. So today, not the case. We're seeing those temperatures only in the low to mid 80s for this afternoon, and that's fairly seasonal for this time of year. Denisa, hello from Toledo. Thanks for hopping on here and saying hi. Again, if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, I am watching it on my phone as well for Facebook Live as well. So again, today and tomorrow, really not terrible. Temperatures in the low to mid 80s for this afternoon. But then as we go ahead towards tomorrow morning, we're waking up to those temperatures in the 50s and in the 60s. By this time tomorrow, very similar, in the low to mid 70s, but then climbing back up once again to the 80s for tomorrow afternoon. Again, that's seasonal for this time of year. In fact, Saturday, tomorrow, will be the coolest day we have for pretty much the next 10 days. So yeah, we're tracking above average temperatures for a good portion of the area. But so we go ahead and fast forward Saturday evening, gorgeous conditions, things really not looking too bad. This is when things start to change because of a heat dome, or basically like a ridge in the jet stream. Basically that's what's causing warmer air, warmer temperatures. We're going to be seeing a major warm up on the way starting on Sunday, starting on Father's Day. So if you have Father's Day morning brunch, if that's a thing for dad, it'll be fine. Temperatures will be in the 50s, the 60s, eventually warming up to the 70s between 9 and 10 o'clock. And then we start to warm up. Here's lunchtime, low 80s. That's typically fairly seasonal for this time of year, right? And then we'll be warming up to the upper 80s, eventually the low 90s. I mean, here's 5 o'clock Sunday night. Upper 80s, low 90s, just starting to push into Ohio, but look off to our west from Indiana to Illinois, down towards Kentucky, even Wisconsin. Those temperatures are in the 90s, even close to 100 degrees for our air temperatures. Now, factor in our feels like temperatures, along with the heat, also tracking some humid conditions as well. So I do want to show you our feels like temperatures for next week as well. So we're going to start this back up on Monday evening. Again, this is what it will feel like outside Monday evening. Feels like temperatures for most of Ohio in the mid to upper 90s, and even most of the region in the mid to upper 90s. So that's day one. And this is when our alert day will be beginning, is on Monday. But I'm going to go ahead and fast forward it to Tuesday. And even those nighttime hours, we dip back down just slightly to the 70s, but still feeling into the 80s for quite a few of us. So really not getting much as far as relief goes. But then the rest of the day, Tuesday, here's 1 p.m. already. Feels like temperatures around 95 degrees. But by 3 o'clock, we're already back to those triple digits. And again, these are feels like temperatures, what it'll be feeling like outside. It's going to be hot, it's going to be muggy, it's going to be sticky, humid, uncomfortable. But these are also kind of considered the dog, like a preview of the dog days of summer as well. And we're going to continue to see those triple digit feels like temperatures throughout Tuesday evening, Tuesday afternoon, and then eventually dipping back down again to the 70s Wednesday morning. But then by Wednesday afternoon, here's lunchtime already Wednesday afternoon. I mean, Toledo, Cleveland, 97, 98 degrees for feels like temperatures. And then later on in the day, here's 2 p.m. It's going to feel like 101 in Toledo, 103 in Cleveland, 100 in Pittsburgh and Buffalo and Columbus, 101 in Indianapolis, 102 in Fort Wayne, 100 in Grand Rapids. So a lot of people really seeing this intense heat building up throughout these next several days. And this is as far as our graphic goes out as of now, but I can go ahead and show you like the next 10 days for us here in Northwest Ohio and Southeast Michigan. This is what we're gonna get. Today and tomorrow definitely are the days you certainly wanna get outside and enjoy it because it's gonna be hot. So some tips that you definitely need when it comes to being outside, and it's gonna be sunny too, so that's the nice thing. It will be sunny, but also if you do work outside, just be prepared. This is a really cool graphic I like to highlight. This is the UV index, so basically how much sunshine will be peeking down. UV index will be high, if not very high, but hopefully you can see it on the screen right there. It's on the far right side of your screen. Apply the sunscreen regardless of what it's like outside, but also find breaks in the shade. Also kind of limit your time outside between about 10 a.m. and 2 p.m., even 4 p.m. for some places, but also seek shelter, find places that have air conditioning, maybe have a fan. But a big thing is check on those around you, senior citizens, kids, pets, bring them inside as well too. Definitely not a bad idea to be staying safe and staying cool from this intense heat on the way. Looking at your comments right here. Thanks for the warning, Paul. You are so welcome. Donna, wow, those temperatures. Yes, those temperatures really will be warming up. And I will leave you with a look at our extended forecast real quick since you guys are hanging out with me this afternoon. I have to go get ready for a noon show soon too, but we did want to do this quick little Facebook Live. And again, got to give a special shout out to our digital team. They are amazing. Carmen, Troy, Josh, and Chris as well, helping us out this afternoon. So again, this is kind of what we're looking at. Those 5 days highlighted in red from Monday to Friday. We are on an alert day. Temperatures will be in the mid 90s with triple digit feels like temperatures. There's a chance we could break some record highs. Possibly, if not, come really close. So again, have the water bottle, have the sunglasses, have the hat, apply the sunscreen, take breaks in the shade or the air conditioning. Maybe a good time to go check out some movie theaters just to try to stay cool, or maybe go to one of the pools. Did not mean to rhyme right there, but again, make sure you're finding ways to stay safe and stay cool as well. Of course, the WTOL 11 weather team will keep you updated both on air and online. I'm going to have the latest information. You guys kind of get a little preview of that. I'll have the latest information here at noon. Chris Vickers will be in later on this evening with another update as well. And of course, always feel free to message us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You can email us as well. But again, we are tracking this alert day for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So I guess it's technically an alert week, but hopefully you guys are staying safe, you guys are staying hydrated, staying cool, and I'm sure we'll be doing more of these Facebook Lives possibly throughout next week as well. So until then, stay safe, and thanks for hopping on here, guys. Have a great rest of your day.